Welcome to your Move in May series. Today is a full body yoga flow, so just grab your mat and let's get started. We'll begin in a child's pose with sitting back hips to heels with your big toes touching, and then we're going to walk the hands forward. We're going to add a twist just to begin, so take your right arm and thread it underneath the body, and then let yourself rest and settle down onto your right shoulder, right ear to the mat, and then stretch your left arm overhead. So just sink the hips back, rest down into your shoulder, and breathe. Take an inhale now, press into your left hand, we'll unwind the right, and then just switch directions here. So thread the left arm underneath, extend the right arm overhead, and left ear to the mat. Now inhale again, we'll come out and extend fully into a child's pose with both arms extended, hips pushing back to heels. And then take a breath in here. Now you're really going to push into the hands and start to roll and round your spine upwards. You're pushing through the knees, and then let the hips drop down and push forward as you inhale. Pull your heart through your arms and then look up to the ceiling. And then exhale, push through the hands, press the hips back, and again, sit back hips to heels. Inhale, rise up, shift forward, drop the hips, pull through and look up. And then exhale, push through again, hips to heels, and find that extended child's pose. One more time, we'll come up and forward, dropping the hips down, pulling the heart through. But now take your gaze and look over your right shoulder. So twist as far as you can, as if you're trying to spot your back foot or leg. Now we'll shift the other way. So looking over your left shoulder, be a little shift of the hips here, beginning to stretch down through the low back. Good, come back to center, and then you're going to press back one more time to child's pose. Now with the extension through the hands and arms, tuck your toes under and then push into the hands and come into your downward facing dog. So from here, you're really just going to push the hips up nice and high, extend through the arms, create that kind of inverted or upside down V position. Breathe in here. And then bring your right knee in towards your nose. So you're just going to shift your weight forward, knee in towards your nose, and then step up to your right thumb. Push strong through your back foot, but keep your heel lifted, and we'll rise ourselves upward to standing, bringing the arms overhead. Really extend and reach through the body. So you're going to be pushing strong through this back foot, bending forward into your front knee, and then fingertips are reaching up to the sky. Now hinge forward at the hips, so keep pressing the fingertips forward as you press the hips backward. Hinge forward and find this nice long length. So through the torso, nice strong stance in your front leg. Breathe, and then you're going to shift your weight forward. Lift your back leg just for a brief moment of some balance. Trying to kick your back leg back, fingertips forward. One more breath in. And then slowly release your back foot down. Rise back up into your nice high lunge. A big inhale. And then exhale, release your hands to the mat and step back once again to a downward facing dog. So push the hips back, extend and reach. Take a breath in. Then we're gonna come forward again, knee to nose, so left foot this time. So left foot will step up to the left hand. Push into your front foot, rise up into that crescent lunge again. Fingertips to the sky. Lengthen up through the torso. Breathe nice and strong. Then we'll hinge again at the hips, lengthen through the torso, stretch to the fingertips. Breathe and hold. Now shift your weight forward, lift your back leg. So right leg extending behind you, fingertips stretch forward. Deep breath. All right, then release your back foot. Rise up once again to the crescent lunge. Lengthen the spine. And exhale, release your hands down. Step back one more time into your downward facing dog. Then you start to come high on your tippy toes and just walk your feet forward all the way up to the top of your mat. Exhale then and round forward and release into a forward fold. So soft knee bend, fold the spine forward, drop the head. Breathe and rest here. Now just push down through the feet to rise the arms out wide. Roll up to standing, stretch the arms up and out, fingertips to the sky. Find length through the body, reach the fingertips up. And then as if you're just holding onto a ball between your hands, you're gonna lean over to the right, but keep extending the arms up and out and keep framing your head with the hands. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left, big side bend. Once again, inhale back to center. Then tee the arms out, dive all the way down, around into your forward fold. Then you're just gonna bend the knees, plant your hands on the mat, and then come back to kneeling. From this kneeling position, cross your ankles and roll over so that you're sitting down to the bum. You're bringing one foot forward and one foot behind, or one leg behind. Your front leg shin is gonna be facing parallel to the front edge of your mat. And we're trying to drop your back hip kind of down and forward as you rotate the torso forward to lean into your front leg. And then walk the hands as far forward as you can, maybe down to a forearm or two, and then just release here into this big glute stretch. See if you can slightly shift your weight to the center of your shin, center of your leg. And just exhale, release. Then take an inhale, we'll rise up again. Now you can just roll to the other side of your mat. So roll through the hips, dropping the legs now down off to the other direction. So now the other one's forward. Shift your weight again into this back leg that you're dropping the hip forward. Lean over your shin again and release down and forward. Nice exhales here to soften and release into the pose. And then one more inhale to rise up. We'll roll it back to center again, coming down to your sits bones once again. But now you're going to cross your right leg on the bottom, and then left leg comes up and over across the top. So you want the left foot to the floor. Now we'll reach around, left hand behind you, and then just try to wrap your right arm around your left leg as you pull in and then twist. So squeezing the leg in as you rotate and twist into your back arm. Try to find length up through the spine. And exhale, see if you can twist just a bit farther. And then we'll exhale, return back, and now just swap your leg positions. So underneath, cross over top, and then again, twist towards your top leg, reach behind, and then squeeze the leg in, length, and then exhale to rotate. All right, then exhale, return back again. Crossing the legs, just find a nice easy seat, and we'll just take a big breath by sweeping the arms out. Inhale, stretch. And then go ahead and seal the hands together with a big exhale. Coming out through the mouth, just settling down. And that is all for your full body yoga flow. See you tomorrow.